Same.
That's what I like. I don't like white people.
So everyone's favorite IRL streamer Mizkif, right up there with Ice Poseidon and Johnny Somali, all the greats, has recently gotten into some boiled sewer water level of controversy. I mean, the drama he stirred up could be career ending, I'm not gonna lie. 1 million subscribers on YouTube, 2 million followers on Twitch, all gone because he tree maxed a little too hard in Japan. Yeah, there's no audio, so I kind of have to do this myself. Wow, cool flip. Nice. Sick. Is that enough sound bites? Oh shit, we still have okay. Yeah, look at that. That's crazy. See, that's wild. Yeah, this was pretty stupid. But there probably wasn't very much signage or anything saying don't climb on the cherry blossom trees. I know tons of people have brought it up before, I'm definitely not the first to do it. But what's the deal with all these streamers specifically going to Japan to wreak havoc when they get bored? I mean, I know I compared Mizkif to Johnny Somali before, but was he actually taking notes from the IRL king himself right before he goes to prison? I mean, what's going on? And don't get me wrong, okay? The severity of some of what these other streamers have done is leagues and leagues worse than doing some pull-ups on a cherry blossom tree. Yeah, the tree is sacred and very important in Japanese culture, but it definitely isn't straight up harassing or assaulting other people on the street.
You have to say don't grab nothing. Oh.
Anonymous sent $3.
And to keep it $1.50 with you, do I think what Mizkif did was really that bad? Not really. Okay, he climbed on a cherry blossom tree. It's not the end of the world. Now, does it represent the overall bigger problem of creators ruining the tourist industry in Japan? Yes, I think it represents that very heavily. It's probably going to make Japan even more wary of tourists in general. But I don't believe Mizkif's individual actions are crusade worthy. But that's just my opinion, I guess, because this turned a lot of heads. Mizkif actually deleted the original video where he climbed the cherry blossom tree, but a re-upload of him doing it is currently sitting at 5.4 million views on Twitter. And probably 90% of the people who saw it were not happy campers, all right? They were very unhappy campers, actually. Even a pretty big kick streamer named Shibuya Kaho commented on Mizkif's actions on her stream.
Just they should be aware, but some tourists and especially live streamers have been getting a lot of bad attention, mainly because of kick streamers, but then you cannot really talk shit about kick streamers anymore after behaving like that. It's just very disappointing. In America, it's legal to damage some of our special species of trees. Yeah, I don't know about the rules in Japan because no one really try to mess with cherry blossom. We all know people who just adore and worships. A lot of people come, it's not just a tree for you.
And Mizkif probably did the worst thing that creators have a tendency to do for some reason, where he made this page-long, complicated, just bad apology for doing pull-ups on the tree. And it's bro, your ancestral need to climb trees just took over for a second. It's fine. Just apologize and move on with your life. This post could have literally been one sentence, and I think the situation should have ended right here. But just as I thought it would fizzle out, I felt a tingle downstairs, almost like a spidey sense, but I probably need to see a doctor about it. And boom! Shibuya Kaho revealed that Mizkif had been up in her DMs, shitting on her basically, after her clip critiquing him went viral.
Are you shitting on him? Because he sent me a personal message. Yeah, shitting on me. Yes, that's why. And it's all about me. There are 3 me in 3 sentences. Yeah, so I'm okay, so your community actually reflects you. Wow. I was shocked. And he actually deleted that comment later on from a Discord. Yeah, but of course I screenshot it.
And he was DMing her all while apologizing about the cherry blossom thing, which in my eyes, and probably most people's, is pretty contradictory. Right? You can't be all repentful and basically on your knees begging for forgiveness for your mortal sin of, climbing a tree, and then 2 seconds later be attacking somebody just for saying their opinion on what you did. And even though he deleted the messages to her, I doubt that was because he felt bad. And if he was truly 100% sorry for climbing the tree, why would he feel the need to antagonize somebody else just for commenting on the situation? She didn't even go that hard in the paint on him. It was more just a bunch of randos on Twitter that were the ones ripping him to shreds. And of course, when their DMs got leaked, so to speak, it went over about as well as a lead balloon.
Yeah, one of the content creators just sent a leaked DMs like, yeah, I already said that. I don't know why. Why would you order me what to do? I don't have to be ordered by you to leak the DM. Yeah, it just said leak the DMs. I guess like, oh, go ahead and leak the DMs. I already did, dude. Yeah, but no one told you to do pull apps on secure cherries. No one ordered you to do that. Okay, now it's a bigger deal. Okay. What the fuck?
Giving the internet an even bigger strap on to absolutely wreck Mizkif with. So somehow, something as stupid as doing pull-ups on a tree escalated into all-out nuclear fallout on Twitter.
I had too much estrogen in my body, and I was pretty much supposed to be born a girl. So I grew man tits during puberty, and I fucking hated it. It was so miserable. But I used to suck on my tits.
And I don't want to give the impression I'm taking Mizkif's side at all. I just want to paint a picture of how actually ridiculous the entire situation is. But what he did do was kind of dumb. Like, this was very immature behavior. And on top of that, he insinuates that he didn't know about the significance of the tree or whatever in his apology. But if you watch the full clip and not the part where he was just climbing the tree, there's another big social media guy there named Tokyo Sims who does like street interviews in Japan. And I assume he actually lives there. So he should have known and informed Mizkif of some of the problems with doing this. So honestly, if anybody should be getting hate or getting a crusade train ran on them right now, it should probably be that guy. Although once again, if Mizkif did apologize, even if it wasn't very good, I don't think he deserves any hate in the first place, really. It was disrespectful, but it's not like that big of a deal. I understand why people actually from Japan would be angry about this, and why the streamer Shibuya would have such a problem with it, especially after the whole DM situation. But all the people on Twitter calling for Mizkif's banishment or for him to be deported from Japan is insane. I mean, these people have no connection to cherry blossoms or Japan in general. They probably haven't seen any trees at all in the past 6 months. And I think this is a very simple case of oopsie daisies, not a hate crime or something. I mean, I don't want to overuse this comparison, but Johnny Somali, actual psychopath. Mizkif, just a dumbass. But unfortunately, people on Twitter are probably just going to keep going into him. It's like he's a piñata and everybody online is a kid just swinging away. And until Mizkif stops leaking out candy, aka these dramatic apologies and letting people know the drama is getting to them, they're going to keep swinging. I haven't personally been in this position of being in the middle of drama. Please don't look into my past. And I hope I never am, but just from the outside looking in, as a well-educated slop tuber Rizmaxer myself, I think he honestly could have just said, I didn't know about the trees, my bad, sorry, sad face. And then he could have just left it alone. And in like 2 days, everyone would have stopped caring. But because of how he responded and how personally he took it, he's probably going to get shit for like a month. And now will be forever compared to Ice Poseidon and all the other streamers who messed around in Japan. Even though the only thing he did was just grab and hang on some big wood. I mean, who doesn't do that every once in a while? Yeah, man, situations like this happening every day, it just reminds me of why Twitter is literally digital hell. I mean, that has to be the only way to describe it.
I'm going to shoot up Twitch headquarters. I'm sorry, I almost think there's like...
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Is Mizkif just dumb and he does deserve the hate he's getting? Or is he dumb and people are just overreacting? And if we get, I don't know, 75 likes, I'll curb stomp your auntie's favorite gerbil in 4K. All right, have a good one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I love you, Snookums. Bye-bye.